This video gives you an overview of email settings in OneDesk. To configure your email settings, click on the administration icon and click on Email Settings. Here you'll see all the different configuration options for your email. They're divided into 4 tabs: Messaging Center, Outgoing, Incoming, and Appearance. We'll go through them one at a time. The Messaging Center gives you a complete overview of all the emails we send on your behalf and allows you to manage them from here as well. Automated messages post messages automatically on conversations when certain rules occur. This is where you can manage those. When a user or customer has not seen a message within 1 minute, we automatically relay that by email to them so they don't miss it. This top one here is that relay email. So if you edit that, you can see that here's the subject line, and what it includes is the overview of the item and all the messages that are on that item at that point. You can insert additional properties, you can modify it here, and if you make any mistakes, you can reset to default by clicking this icon here. Further down, we have a list of the automations which currently are posting messages under certain circumstances. And as you can see, they're all active. To understand each of these automations, you can read when it's posted, who it's sent to, and what is the contents of what is posted. For example, this is the auto reply. So when a new ticket is created using automation AO2, users and customers who are following the item receive "Dear author, thank you for submitting your ticket, an agent has been assigned to you," and so forth. If that's not seen in real time within 1 minute, it will be automatically relayed by this. If you'd like to modify the logic that sends this, you click Automation O2, and you can change the logic about when it's sent and the contents of the message. Automated emails are similar, except that instead of posting messages on a conversation, they email directly. For example, this one notifies assignees when their task is due soon. These other two, as you can see, are in fact currently not sending. They're used by a disabled automation, so if you'd like to use it, you click on Automation A12 and you can enable it. This one here is about service level agreement breaches, and it's off by default. System emails are the emails that OneDesk sends just for the regular flow of using OneDesk. For example, when a new user is created, they get an email to let them know that their account is created. This automation controls that. Now you can't control the rules upon which these emails are dispatched, but you can modify the content of them, and you can turn them off completely. We strongly recommend that you don't turn these off unless you absolutely need to. These are for the normal flow and function of OneDesk. The next tab is the outgoing email. When OneDesk sends an email on your behalf, it creates an entry here. You can see who received it, the subject line, when it was sent, and we save the last 72 hours of emails we sent on your behalf. You can search in there if you're looking for a particular email. You can also see whether the email was delivered or not. To find out more details, you can click View Email Details. And here you can see, here's the content of the email that was sent. And here's the event history in reverse chronological order. It's dispatched here, and it was received successfully at this time. The incoming email does the opposite. It records any emails we capture on your behalf and what actions we took. So for example, we received this email with the subject line, "Please help me set up my account," and we automatically created a ticket. Once again, you can look at the email details, and you can see those details here of what happened. One other thing worth mentioning in the outgoing thing is that you can use your own SMTP server for outgoing email. To do that, check this box and fill in these settings. To complete these settings, you'll have to ask your administrator for these different settings here. There's some help guide here, and if you should not forget to set your from email addresses, which can be found here. Under the Appearance tab, you can modify the appearance of your emails. Essentially, you can modify the header, the signature, the colors, and the display addresses when the emails are sent. Additionally, at the end, you can add emails to the block list. We recommend that you add emails to this list when those emails represent non-people. So for example, if you have a support box or you have any email box that's in your flow that is not a person, I recommend that you add them here. They'll never be added as followers to the items, and this will prevent overly verbose emails going out and receiving a lot of emails in that box. There's one other thing you need to know to set up your email, and that is the email auto forward that you need to configure. To go to your tickets application, you can see, or your ticket settings, you can see that you have a creation email address. In my account, which is called Acme04, my ticket creation email is tickets@acme04.onedesk.com. Yours will be formatted similarly with a different particle in here to represent your organization. What you'll want to do is take this email address and auto forward it from your support box. So if your domain name is acme04.com and your support email address is support@acme04.com, what you'll want to do is auto forward support@acme04.com to tickets@acme04.onedesk.com. You have email capturing addresses, email addresses for every single one of the item types that you enable, be they tickets, tasks, etc. It's important that when you set up this auto forward that you understand the difference between an auto forward and a manual forward. When you manually forward, OneDesk will capture it and will create a ticket out of it, but it will treat you, the person who did the forwarding, as the requester. When you set up an auto forward, it just automatically passes that email through and will in fact capture the original sender as the requester, which is what you want most of the time. So there you go. That's email settings in OneDesk. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to click on this icon here and chat with us. Thanks.